You have a backup plan if Twitch didn't work out?
Nope, I don't see myself failing. And I think that's a very important mindset to have.
Hey, what's going on, fellas? Welcome back to the channel. I wasn't expecting the Queen Katerino to respond so quickly. That's a joke, she didn't, but I didn't expect her to respond today, and she did. So this was not the video that was intended to come out. So she uploaded a new video titled An Update, sitting at a Rotten Tomato score of 9%, 6.3 thousand likes, 61,000 dislikes. Goddamn. Now there are certain things in this video that just make me scratch my head a little bit.
I had a boyfriend at the time, and neither Carson nor my boyfriend at the time knew about each other. And while I was clear with Carson that Carson and I were not in a relationship, I still let him on and ended up hurting Carson and my boyfriend at the time very badly in the process.
So you telling me you were dating your manager and you hid the fact that you were talking to a YouTuber with 2 million subscribers that you met on a parody dating show? I don't know, man. That just makes me scratch my scalp a little bit, because it's like, yo, if you type in Katerino, CallMeCarson appears in the search results. So I'm a little confused, okay? I'm a little confused, because at that point, what the fuck is that nigga managing? I don't mean to do that, but what is he exactly managing? I can tell you what he managing. He managing that motherfucking pussy, that sweet nectarine that's sitting between a woman's thighs. So my fan fiction in this entire situation is, when you start out doing anything on this internet thing, you're gonna want to grow naturally, and you're gonna want to grow as fast as possible. That's why you see a lot of people quit when they don't grow as fast as they thought they would in their head. And I think she had a base, but the conversation turned to, how do we really blow this base up? Because when you look at some of these chick streams and you see their numbers, when I see a girl streaming, she got under, like, let's say 50 viewers, I'm thinking like, damn, what's she doing wrong over here? It's kind of expected when you see the women streaming to have more viewers than men. But Rob, what about Dr. Disrespect? How about you? What about shut the fuck up? How about that? Shut up, okay? Those niggas are outliers. Ninja, any niggas at the top, 10 to tap man, outliers. I'm just talking 1-for-1 average, average nigga. I'm not talking about fucking outliers, I'm talking about average. Sorry, I don't mean to yell at you. I don't mean to talk to you that way. You know I love you. I don't want to talk to you that way. Come on now. Just need a little correction, that's all. So I think she had a base, but the conversation turned to, how do we really blow this shit up? How do we get the Pokemon numbers? How do we get the clout or the viewership that like an Amaranth and Alinity has? And when you factor in certain things like Greek God's ex response to the entire situation,
I warned everybody here, dude.
Gotta be careful of Katerino.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
On my face, she's been round the block.
She has been round the block, and she's also sucked good guy Fizz's. Okay, let's go.
it feels like there may be some merit to these thoughts I'm having, because yo, if he's telling people like, hey man, I tried to tell her people behind the scenes, she is a social climber, this is what she does. So I feel like the manager and her were understanding like, hey, go ahead, play it up for the audience, because at the end of the day, we know where your head lies, we know who you coming back to and really getting it from. So go ahead and play it up for the audience to grow your thing. Now this is where the road divides into two different paths, because part of me doesn't believe when she refers to him as her ex-boyfriend now. Because if you just look at the facts of the situation, like 3 days ago he had your name in his bio as a manager and now he doesn't. This shit was already blowing up past those 3 days, so it's kind of like, But you know what? I can be fair. Maybe the screenshot that was taken that was put in Keemstar's video is not from the same day he uploaded the video or the day before. It could be from months ago. I don't know. I don't have that information. But to me, from what it looked like, it kind of looked like, yo, shit got real. Keemstar put out the joint like, yo, this her manager she dating. That nigga ripped all that shit out the bio. Now he's the ex-boyfriend. There's that path that is like, oh, is he the ex? And then there's the path that I'm kind of like, hey, I can't say that's still my nigga right now because the block is hot. The streets are talking, the streets are hot. That's my ex, but in reality, hey, we may talk at 10 p.m. after I upload this video. Now, I think the person that made the situation turn left and was an anomaly to the entire thing for the manager was good guy Fitz. I think it's still crazy that it takes two to tango. He either got sucked up, he even got that action, or he definitely put that shit to the back of a cervix and she apologized to him for hurting his image.
I'm sorry to Fitz for hurting his image and his friendship with Carson.
Nigga, what? It take two to tango, Mo. What you apologizing for? Like, don't get me wrong, I know she at fault, man, but again, it take two to tango, man. We ain't gonna sit here and act like this nigga ain't gonna slip and throw some dick, man. Come on, I understand. I get it, brothers. I get it, young brothers, young kings. When that dick get hard, when it get full of blood, logic and reasoning jumps out the window. The tip of the dick start talking. Come on, man. Come on, we finna fuck this bitch. Come on, big dog. Come on, let's just go over and see what the head like one time. I understand. That dick get big and full of blood and you wanna go just destroy somebody from like the back. Like you just wanna go up in that joint from the back, straight annihilate the bitch. But come on, son. I be looking at the comments, man. I know some of y'all not trying to hear this, but this nigga probably gonna get out scot-free, bro. Cause you can tell when there's hate and when you look at people's videos, you can kind of get a general reception of how the audience views what's going on. It's not really there. Like, they dislike the Misfits podcast a little bit. They pulled him off the last episode that they uploaded like 3 or 4 days ago. He probably won't be on a couple episodes until like maybe 60 days from now. Just let the block cool down a little bit to the point where the negative people do not outweigh the positive people. Right now, if they put Fitz in the Misfits video, it's gonna look a little crazy. It's gonna be like, damn, man. But if you wait 60 days, let people move on, there'll probably be some new shit come. What's 60 days from now? June? There's probably gonna be some new shit happen by the time June come around with somebody else completely different. Her shit is a wrap. Once people start getting dislikes like this, like, we're talking, she had 100,000 subs, she got 61,000 dislikes. She wasn't even getting 60,000 likes on the video. There's gonna be some niggas that's gonna stick around on her content for a couple of weeks to dislike that shit. That's just the reality of it.
I'm now seeing a therapist, and although I didn't realize it at the time, I was dealing a lot with depersonalization, and I felt like I was two different people living two different lives. I felt like a passenger in my own body. I ignored very conflicting feelings and thoughts, and I was very lost and confused. And I didn't know what I wanted or what was important to me. And this was when I got involved with Fitz.
Alright, fellas, I'm not trying to diminish the young lady's pain. I just have questions. Did the depersonalization start happening before the fucking? After the fucking? Did it happen when you were reacting to CallMeCarson's content as a means to grab his attention? When did the depersonalization shit start happening? That's what I want to know. You feel like you a passenger in your own body. What does that mean? Does that mean that there is the Katerino that wants the lovey-dovey relationship, and then there's the Katerino that want to get her back fucking blown out? I'm sorry, I don't mean to do that. I don't. That's insensitive to me. So I apologize for that. But I'm just asking, like, you know, it just, you gotta look at the optics of this shit, man. I'm thinking of it like Persona 5, man. I feel like that palace was shown, that mask was pulled back, and now we need explanations for that mask pulled back. When in reality, I think I would personally have more respect if you just called it for what it was. But I don't want this to go too long, man. That's just my opinion on everything. Fellas, I tried to get out of here, and every time I want to leave this situation alone, it just keeps pulling me back again and again, fellas. I can't escape it. There were 3 BWCs. There's a 4th one. I wish I could make this up, but unfortunately I can't. There is a 4th BWC in the photo. This guy's name is I Will Dominate, because he was dominating her backside. Okay, I'm sorry. This guy has come out and said that he did not know about the relations going on in this. Let me just so we can put the nail in the bed, my final thoughts. I think the original manager, the original guy, I feel like, and you gotta be careful here, I ain't trying to have somebody come bust Big Rob in his head, but I feel like he might have been like, okay, I'm okay with this because I know it'll help your brand. I think Fitz threw that shit off by throwing some dick in there. This nigga literally just popped up like 20 minutes ago. He popped into the situation. The way he said, you know, our relations physical, I think he was literally dominating that backside. I just want to know if he had a rubber on or not. And then we got Carson. It's 4 BWCs. I've never seen anything like this in all the years I've been on YouTube. This is a new one, ladies and gentlemen. We're just gonna get back to the video. The breaking news is over. The news team sent this in to me, so I had to get it out to you, the people. You guys let me know your thoughts, man. I hope y'all watched this all the way through. Y'all was playing with my watch time on the last one. Don't do that to Big Rob now. Come on now. Y'all know I love my movie references. Don't do that to me now. Come on now. I ain't trying to knock other commentators, but I gotta draw you in, man. I gotta draw you in, man. Come on now. Stick around for the movie references. Don't play me like that, big dog. Don't make me pull up with the stick. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new, sub with the notifications turned on. If you're old, unsub and resub with the notifications turned on. And you need to be liking the video. That's very, very important. Please drop a like on this bad boy. Drop a comment too. I love to read your thoughts. And make sure you go over to Twitter and shoot me a follow over there, man. Numbers rule my life and they gonna rule yours too. So with that being said, I'm gonna catch you fellas on the next one. Everybody have a great day and I'll talk to y'all soon.